Lilibet Diana was named after Queen Elizabeth II, who has been affectionately known as Lilibet among her family from a young age, and Princess Diana, although the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have said she will be known simply as Lily. The name divided royal watchers across the Atlantic, with some questioning whether Prince Harry sought his grandmother's approval before using her informal nickname. This triggered yet another spat between palace courtiers and the couple, as the Sussexes soon hit back and said they would not have named their daughter after the famous monarch without her support. But as this debate over the Queen's consent was unfurling, commentator Sean O'Grady also pointed out another potential problem the Sussexes may not have realized upon naming their daughter after Harry's mother and grandmother. While her name is clearly sentimental and a heartwarming tribute to two of the most influential figures in the Duke of Sussex's life, it means she is going to be subject to even greater scrutiny. Mr. O'Grady explained, her name will always remind people who she is. Less trouble booking a table at a fashionable restaurant, getting a ticket for the must-see musical, or, you never know, a job. But, he continued, her name may turn out to be more of a curse than a blessing, if the poignant experience of the past is anything to go by. He noted that the media will be interested to see whom she resembles as she grows up and if she inherits any traits from her namesakes, while she is likely to experience even more intense scrutiny over her love life as a result. The name choice subsequently seems quite curious, especially as the Sussexes chose to leave the firm because they wanted more control over their image and greater privacy. Since leaving the firm, they have only shared a handful of images of their 2-year-old Archie and have not released a photograph of Lilibet to mark her birth. The Duchess of Sussex also spoke about how much she valued the privacy of her children in an interview with Oprah Winfrey back in March. She said, I think everyone has a basic right to privacy. Basic. We're not talking about anything that anybody else wouldn't expect. Mr. O'Grady appeared to suggest the Sussexes may have compromised this by giving the daughter such a memorable and standout moniker. Mr. O'Grady also joked that Lilibet may be dubbed Diana II in time, although this is an informal title her first cousin, Princess Charlotte, would also have a claim to, as her middle name is Diana as well. However, writing in The Independent, the commentator suggested that Lilibet could use the inevitable fame exacerbated by her name for good if she and the rest of the Sussexes become the U.S. branch of the monarchy. He concluded, like her namesakes, Lilibet Diana has a challenging life ahead of her, so we should wish her well. But, Meghan also revealed snippets of what her family life post-Meg she is like over in California during an interview with NPR about her debut children's book, The Bench, suggesting she and her husband were willing to share some elements of their private lives with their fans. Describing her book, she said it is full of personal memories or anecdotes that I wanted in there, including illustrations which represent her own family, from her rescue chickens to her late mother-in-law's favorite flowers, forget-me-nots. Meghan spoke intimately about the book, which started out as a Father's Day poem she penned for Harry back in 2019, and said, it's a love story. It's really just about growing with someone and having this deep connection and this trust so that, be it good times or bad, you know that you had this person. I really hope that people can see this as a love story that transcends the story of my family. Meghan and Harry are currently enjoying around 5 months of leave to spend time with their new arrival and 2-year-old son.